another episode of Post Shave, where we get to check out all that's happening across the interweb in the Shave the Man community. I'm your host, Konkazanzidis. Let's get on with the questions. How long is the typical break-in period for a Semogue brush? I got the 620 last Friday and have lathered it every day and have left it out with lather in it overnight twice, and am doing it as I post this. Oh, and how soft will the 620 get over time? Now, typically with any Semogue brush, or any Boar brush for that matter, I would lather them at least 20 times. Remember, it's not just lathering, it's use as well. This will accelerate the break-in process, and you'll find that over time, as the hairs split, they'll become softer. Just how soft and how long? Well, I guess that's like asking how long is a piece of string. It really depends on the soaps you're using. It depends on how frequently you're using that particular soap with that particular brush. And it also depends on variations within the 620 model in this instance. Now, how soft will it get? Well, it's never going to be badger or synthetic soft, but it will certainly, as far as I'm concerned, become a wonderfully usable and soft brush with time. Is there a proper way to let a TTO razor dry? I want to make sure that I'm taking care of my Gillette Max Slim Twist. Right, a TTO or a turn to open or twist to open, or the barn door or butterfly razor, whichever you'd like to call it, typically should be dried off with a soft towel. A microfiber cloth will suffice. And then what I normally do is I open the barn doors and just let as much air as possible circulate throughout the razor. Now, if you want it to get super dry, then what I would do is to create a little bath of isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol, and just dip the head of the razor in that, take it out fairly quickly, about 2 or 3 seconds, and you'll find that that will assist in the drying process. Also, see the next question. In relation to a previous post-shave episode where we looked at Barbicide, this person asks, why not use ordinary alcohol or rubbing alcohol or spiritus 98% for sterilizing? If it has to be in contact with the stuff for 10 minutes, any alcohol would do the trick anyway, surely. Now, this is a very good question. Firstly, there are some things that we need to discuss here right off the bat. Will ethanol or rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol sanitize shaving equipment? The short answer is yes, it will. Will it do it effectively? That is up for debate. For instance, ethanol will kill on impact most germs and sanitize on impact most germs, but it won't kill bacterial spores. Now, this is where Barbicide comes into its own. That's the first point. The second point, I would not be putting my shaving equipment or razors in contact with isopropyl alcohol or ethanol for longer than 20 seconds. Why? Because the ethanol or the alcohol reacts with some surfaces. It reacts with some materials. I know, for instance, with rubber and resins, and also it reacts with aluminum or aluminium. Barbicide, on the other hand, has been specifically formulated for this purpose. Firstly, you're encouraged to use a dilution. And secondly, you can leave your shaving equipment in Barbicide for a bit longer. And finally, the ingredients of Barbicide are quite different to, and obviously a little more complex compared to, say, ethanol. We have things like sodium nitrate and some ammonium in there as well. So it is really quite a powerful option when it comes to sterilizing your equipment. Oh, and another thing, it's blue. It's nice. This episode's product spotlight that I think is worthy of your attention is RazorRock's Tobacco Number 1. Numero uno. Numero uno for a very good reason. Price, performance, and scent. If you're a fan of the tobacco flower and the sweet tobacco flower, then you cannot go past RazorRock's Tobacco Number 1. I absolutely love this product. In fact, look, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do it. Oh, love it. I love it. You can't beat this for value / performance / scent. If you haven't tried and you are a fan of tobacco scents, give RazoRock's Tobacco Numero Uno a try. This episode's shave of the day, #SOTD, goes to a gentleman that I believe you've got to check out. If you're on the forums, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, you need to check out Gene Isaac's shave of the day, and this one in particular is one of my favorites. I could have chosen any of his shaves of the day. He's a man who takes a lot of care and pride in his shaves of the day. If you haven't checked him out, I suggest you do so. Well, if you'd like to be considered for a shave of the day, remember #SOTD so we can find your pics. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can contact us any number of ways here. We'll see you in the next episode.